What's good, ladies and gents? Welcome to another day of backtesting until I'm profitable. This is day 160. 160? Yeah, this is day 160 of backtesting until I'm profitable. So let's get into it. So I've been doing this 2023 session entry model. I think I'll add another one, like so that I can switch in sessions instead of like out burning myself on one. I'll probably think about it and see. So then I don't know how I'll be journaling this because I want to have something here in this screen below here, and then have another one up here. So without delay, let's go into the trade. So I'll start with the daily time frame. Now let's go to the next day open, which is this explosive move, and wow, we've already run all of these highs, so it's very fascinating. Let's check out the 1 hour. So this day was an FP, I think, and then FOMC. Was it FOMC? Let's see. The first of Feb, Wednesday. Yeah, it was FOMC. Into the Fed press conference, Fed interest decision, and some drills. And on Friday comes an FP. So, would you predict this move here? Let's check here. So we have the sweep internally here, and we're rejecting a 4-hour gap, I think. So if you manage to position yourself somewhere inside here, you'll be like on the right path. Let's see. So 14 is push higher, and we drop, putting in the manipulation, candle 1, candle 2, candle 3. This is where you start thinking of entering. Buy it, then you wait. So now that we're on a new day, let's do the analysis. So we're rejecting this thing here, this fair value gap. We've got this Wednesday to Thursday new day open gap. The weekly, I think we could be going higher. We could be about to probe these highs here, possibly. And on the daily, I think we're gonna push higher. Obviously, the end dog was marked as something that will support price. Obviously, so this will be the buy side liquidity. The daily, this will be the buy side, obviously. Right now we'll go to the lower time frames and use the but I don't know what's wrong with the way the dogs display on the daily. So on the hourly, you can see we closed here, then we opened here, so the end dog is actually really small than I had thought. So I think this end dog will act as support, and I think we'll also have to use some. What in the world is this? Oh yeah, I selected the wrong thing. Okay. Increasement into the gap, we'll push higher. Now I want to see the Asia, so I can put the fib. So we're so close to this fourth target. Close to 46 handles. So which means the next one will be at the 46 handles. So the fifth one, 56 candles right here. So these are the potential levels of I think market could draw to. 15 minutes, we're currently in this fair value gap here. The midnight open is kind of far, but it's okay. Here. These are the targets of buy side. Let's see the open. So we open, we hit both targets, fell short of this one, then we start showing some signs of dropping. We'll create some SMT at this low. Let's check up the 1 minute. So we have an SMT with this low on ES. I have this fair value gap. I would like to buy it here, but I'm gonna wait. Because I also have an SMT at the highs. Alright, now we have our first presented fair value gap, which is here. Up on the 5, you can see that we're forming some good wicks. First reject this gap. Now I think we could be rejecting the constant portion of this thing. Let's check it out. Okay, we've already tapped it. And we have a huge SMT. But then we've moved way too much overnight, which is suspicious. See the price movement from here to where market opened. It's like around 170 points overnight. So I'm not gonna execute on this. We've already bought so much. Let's see if we can get some manipulation. So we still have the SMT from this low to here. It's now relatively equal lows. So I think this could be an entry. Let's see. We have the shift in structure here, and then the retracement into the gap. Pretty sure it's not discount of this whole move here. It's not. Neither is it for this one. Neither is it for this one as well. But it's a good move. So form an SMT at the highs. When I go on the daily, I see that we're kind of like moving without a target. But still, I think the high is smooth. Now on the 15, we're in this thing here. So how big is the stop from here to here? 20 handles. And I think a new candle is about to open, a new 15-minute candle. Let's just wait. Let's see. So if the candle is bullish, it will obviously drop for the first seconds. Let's keep it 15 now. Looks like it will possibly distribute higher. Okay, let's go to the next day. So on the daily, again, we create a new day open gap. So we have like two support systems. We could first drop into this one, then as a rejection, we go to this one here. So I think we'll drop into this one, then possibly reject. Let's check out the 4-hour now. And it's very much possible that we could have so when we go down the 1 hour, I can see better like where we marked it wrong. So you can see it here, like opened here and closed here, and you can see it retraced back into the new day open gap that it started dropping, while here again I don't know what's wrong. Like when I mark them on the day, it comes erroneous, but it's not the same thing that happens to me on TradingView. It's just on TradeZilla. Retracement into the gap. Yeah, I think we're gonna go lower, honestly, in my opinion. Actually, that's what I think. Like drawing to this new day open gap, possibly take out this sell side here, and then maybe continue lower or just then reject. But that's what I'm looking out for. So I think here could be a potential entry as a buy. You know, like you take a buy entry, target this high here, because when you go on the 1 hour, I have an SMT here and here on this low here. So I have some SMTs. And on the 1 minute, yeah, didn't see that, so it's okay. I would like to see a rejection, honestly. Like reject this thing and then drop to the new day open gap. It looks like market doesn't want to present that. like wants to continue looking bullish. Let's see what happens here. new candle opens, we've already retraced into the gap. If we take a small buy, this will be the low hanging fruit internally. Let's see, 5 minute. There is this huge down close move that's there, the 15, which I think we could reject, and seeing that we have an SMT, can execute and see what happens here. So it will be a small one from here to here, around 28 handles is too much. This whole candle is too big. 26 handles. So it means like we could risk 420 if we take one contract. 400 is a 0.5%. Put the stop loss there. And our target. We have an SMT and join a fair value gap. Let's see what happens. And full take profit gets hit right there. With a small scalp inside of the day. So this was the entry. We had the SMT, we had the sweep, and the buy side target. And how many points was that? From here to here, 40, probably like 1 to 2, around 1 point something. So yeah, instead of like mirroring the bias, we can do some things like this. Okay, let's now go to the next day. Okay, now have an extreme drop. Looks like the previous day ended up closing bearish, and we drop into the new day open gap already from like the previous times. And as good as it sounds, we are check out the 4 hour. So we've already dropped into this huge 4 hour move that happened on FOMC. Could be probably be about to rebalance it. So it's possible that we could not be about to rebalance it, just like the retracements. So now we also have a new week open gap from here to here. So we're in this huge gap here, but we also have an end log, so anything could literally happen here. But honestly, it's looking bearish. Where if we drop, then what will the target be? This gap, obviously. Right now when we check the 4 hour. Oh, what's this? Oh, the PO3 stuff. Okay, no longer need details, just wanted to check it out. 1 day, Uh, so I think we could initially continue dropping to this full gap, but could also anticipate a rebalance to discount from here to here, which is where we're close to. Dropping down to 1 hour, currently rejecting this thing here. Ooh, it's looking very, very dirty. This is better. Okay. So we're rejecting this gap in the 1 hour. I think we could potentially find an entry inside here. So the open puts in the manipulation. This down close this up close candle, this move here will be the order block. Like, since we are in a downtrend, right? And we've put it in the sweep. So I wouldn't be anticipating a move to the upside here. Like, we've retraced into another block, a fair value gap, we've swept the liquidity, and in here you can see that we have a sweep. So it's like two models in one, two of my models that are seeing them. So my stop would be above here, 20 handles. So if we get 20 handles, that's $400. So you can sell this. This will be 400, I guess. No, this will be here. Yeah, $100, and my target will be these pre-market lows here. Let's see if the open volatility reaches into them, or if we get stopped out in 1 minute. There, it gets stopped out in 1 minute. Okay, so I'm not going to consolidate around. Pretty close to this high. Back to the 1 hour. We're currently above this gap, so we've inversed it of now. Okay, so this is the drop that I wanted to see. Some drop to the upside above here. Just wait and see. So the next minutes could be like extremely running full, like without manipulation. That's the only bad thing that could happen here. Let's check the 1 hour now. Okay, it closed above, so no need. No, it looks like we're heading for this new week open gap then. Do you think this is an unused Monday? Because the way it's moving, it's like there's nothing. Yep, it's an unused Monday. Very choppy. The market ends up crashing out after taking out the high, which is absolutely insane. And we continue lower. Next day. I still think we could be heading to rebalance this thing. So yesterday was a slow day. Let's see what things do we have today. We've got some medium impact news. Now go down to the one. Oh, wait a minute. I'll remove these. So we have some wicks from yesterday. Right. And we've run this high here. It's a high from the Asia. If you do like this, you can see Asia highs were already taken out by London. And the Asia lows also have been taken out. So yep, this take will be low probability. Like the Asia lows and highs have already been taken out. So I'm not expecting anything big for the day. Now my target is still for price to go lower. Let's just wait and see if it presents anything. I have an SMT here. So look at how the wicks are looking like. Very low probability. Look at this sharp inside here. Now down on the 15 we still have this SMT. So here you can't frame anything. Like we've already taken out both sides of Asia, both sides of London. I mean, what else would you be waiting for? I still believe the day could be bearish, but look at this. These moves are absolutely crazy. But where is the first presented stuff, whatever it's called? So next day we end up opening higher. So let's see where will, if we're considering this low here and the high here. Okay, it fell short of it, except if we use the candles. Okay, it's just normal price action. Now here it's two things. We're on Wednesday. We have some Fed speeches. We're rejecting this gap inside here, and we're going higher, for which I think we could be heading to this high, this daily highs. Where's my adapter? Oh god, I could have left it at work. Right, so I left it at work. Now I have these buy side liquidity levels. That I think market could draw to. I have to be open to the possibility that anything can happen, and I have room for myself to be wrong. 4 hours looking like crap. Have this huge wick. 1 hour. It's very crazy what happened this Tuesday. But regardless, I have this gap here, and on Wednesday, right here is the midnight open. So I think bullish. I think we could head higher. So this thing has already gone below the has already gone below the gap, but I still think we could respect it. So where is Asia? So we took out the highs and the lows during London session. So it's like London session that did the move. You can see like we run the high, we drop, shift, retracement at 250, then market drops, which is absolutely good delivery. So if this has happened like during London, what do you think is going to happen in New York? Some kind of chop. Look at what the candles are printing. So for them to realize that when Asia has been taken out, like by all measures, when Asia has been taken out, like both sides, it's most likely that New York consolidates. So let's just wait through this day and see. Very beautiful gap in discount. We have an SMT here. So after fully dropping to this discount 15-minute fair value gap, let's see what could potentially happen on the daily. So on the daily, we are in a consolidation, as you can see. We're still in this kind of gap here. Down to 4 hours, we have this big fair value gap. But we've created an inversion. I still think we're bullish, and we could be about to head for these highs in this day. What day is it? It's a Thursday. Let's check the calendar. Initial jobless claims already happened, and this is okay. small 15-minute gap here. Pre-market high, minor buy side. Where's Asia? We ran the low. We headed for the highs. I mean, I like the way the London is straight to the point. All right, so what's gonna happen this day? Retrace back into the 15-minute. And we drop lower into the 1 hour, but have an SMT there at the highs. We go up on the 15. Oh, here we can see that we've already retraced back into this gap. Run this low here. I think we'll be about to go higher. 3 minutes looking good. We're ready to go up under the block. And we have this kind of move, this favorite gap that we're rejecting. So from here, let's see. From here to here, this is 20 points. But here, I thought, okay, I'm gonna risk one contract. So $400. Stop around there and target. By the way, the pre-market high was run, then we dropped. Now, I'm thinking it's gonna run for the buy side as well, but the low-hanging fruits will be here, here, and here. Whoa, we've got an SMT here. So this is a stop. Looks like one. And why does it look like one? Well, because it happens most of the times. If it fails like expanding higher, usually consolidates and then drops the stop just like that. Usually heads close to the target, then drops. Now we'll go to the daily. So we're bearish. Looks like we're probably gonna rebalance this move, which I think we did. Like if we anchor from this low to this high, we're already in discount, so it's possible we could also go higher. But now I'm looking for the lows because we're dropping. It's Friday. From here to here. But there's no underdog here, not at least anyone that I can see. So we're rejecting this thing here. Make a small 4 hour gap there. If we go down the 1 hour, it's a bigger gap. So I'm still looking for price to go lower, but I don't know where. Let's see Asia. Asia hires ran. Then market drops. They have some levels, yeah. market opens, we rally higher into the gap. Okay, I would like to set it here. There are some SMTs. Why do I want to sell it? It's because when I go, sorry, come on, the 15 retraced nicely above, and honestly would like to see it now start melting lower. Probably to some lows. Let's go to the 5. Which one has a better entry? I think the one is still okay. Let's see if this kind of rejects though. It's showing some kind of rejection. So from here to here, that's too much. So if it's 37 handles times 20, that's 740. And I would like to risk around, we should actually risk 1% of the account. So I think this is okay. We should risk 1% instead of taking like the small risks of the account. Risk 1%. So 1%, 1%. That means this will be like 740 something. Treating it as if it's like some kind of 50k target. So we've already hit this standard deviation level. The next one will be like probably this one, but these relatively close look appealing to me. So let's wait and see. Come on, why is price attracted to my stops? Okay, very nice move. Don't tell me it comes back to break even after edging this. I've seen this happen like for the 5th time now. Like where price edges may take profit. Right. This was the TP here. Fell short of it. Then it went, then ran higher. So it's also ugly. It's also ugly. Now we're at 10-10 and I have 10-10 balance. Let me check the analytics to on the TradeZilla. I'm pretty sure it's trolling me. TradeZilla. So here it is, 36.36. Now if we go to the trades, you will see there's a line sites. I'm pretty sure they're there. Would have made 1,365, which is close to 2R. Honestly, if we check how the statistics were, because if I enter here on this candle with my stop being here, I think my stop was somewhere around there, my target profit being this low and this relatively close. So this low would also haven't been hit, but it's a 2R, so 2R doesn't get hit. Get tagged out at break even, so I have more break even than like the trades I have. So I have a really small profit factor, as you can see here, which is so frustrating. But yeah, we'll learn from it slowly by slowly. Now we'll remove. Okay, we're still like right in the day. Let's just see what is gonna happen. I still think we're gonna drop. Let's check the 15. I mean the 1 hour. Now you can see that we're still in the gap. I know it opened with a crazy P03 there, like a candle with this freak. So we run this high here. So we get an SMT from this high here, and I still think we could be. I still think we're rejecting. I mean, probably whether we could form a bearish day. So let's just wait and see. So this 1 hour gap, we're still closed inside it. Let me mark the targets because it's too much in the low time frames. So those are the targets. It's possible they could be racing into that gap, but I'm not factoring that in. Placement of volume imbalance. Yeah. $15-minute fair value gap retracement down in the time frames. See, we run some internal highs there. Fair value gap, the block. If you can take a sell inside here, but stop there. Sorry, and come on, and the target lower, low hanging fruit this and this. Lowest target will be there. Stop out, and then it hits the take profit. What kind of demons are these? How does this work? Frustrating. Actually, it's a lesson, so maybe I should find a way to put my stop above this gap here. Probably. Let's just wait and see. So you can see the targets get hit smoothly, man. Next day, go again on the daily. But now we are bullish, rejecting a fair value gap here. I can see that we're heading into, probably will be heading into this gap here. So the daily, there is my target for hour. So this was Friday's high. Okay. Really low. My open is really low here. Got some gaps. This one I think is in discount. This high is here. So it's on liquidity. Nothing much except for some couple of gaps here. Reverse this one. I think I'd like to see some kind of manipulation internally. It would be better if it's the gaps. opens, manipulation takes place, more manipulation, then we drop. We're towards the, what's this? The 1 hour gap, or the 15. So we also retraced into this one. So also close. Yeah. What happened now? Retracement, but hit through the gap. I think once you on this one, you can see the retracement. I'm not pretty sure if it reaches into this count, but I mean, retracement is a retracement equilibrium. So I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have taken this trade. Okay, now I can do like this. See that now it's in this count. The 5. We're in a fair value gap, which is really close to this count. You can take a buy. How many handles is this? Like 20, and then target this low hanging fruit. So my stop loss will be there. Target profit. Be that one there. And target profit gets hit there with one contract. And I think it probably continues. You can see like it rallies even higher. Let's see how this kind of closes. If it closes inside the 1 hour gap, then it would be good. So I think it will continue higher. You can see that the power of 3 plays out like into retracement. It's probably like some 15 or at least 1 minute fair value gap. It's in this count, which is this one here. After retracing into it, push high, drop, then starts going high. So PO3 entry on this move as the candle prints, and I think it's going to probably continue higher. Let's check out the real Asia stuff. Oh, it's really low. 1 hour. Where is it at? Okay, it's really far from here to here. Standard deviation. So we've like hit the 4th target. Let's go down to 1 minute. Let's see. Okay, before we go there, go mark the targets using longer lines. It's the first target, which was the level 4, consolidates and hits the second. So you can see how beautiful this move was. It was choppy, right? And it took long, but from here to here, like that's 100 crazy points. So that's something we also have to learn more, how to integrate PO3 with what price is the way. Like for example, the way this 10 a.m. candle opens, this candle here, no, the 10 a.m. candle, this one here, it can change everything on the way you see, on the way you integrate with the markets. For example, the 10 a.m. candle, if you're bullish, then you expect it to drop, then go high. So if it drops into the POI, you won't have to wait for a manipulation, because where it would have happened earlier. Like for example, in this movement here, there was no manipulation except some pre-market low that was taken here. So gotta adjust accordingly. Now let's see what happens like before lunch, because I'm obviously trading the AM session, so I gotta wait and see. And we continue higher. cool. Look at this SMT. So we have this other block. Everybody Gap could be about to have like a dropping day, but for which I think wouldn't be a big one. Let's check out the weekly. The weekly is currently come summer week to this reclaimed fair value gap, or this new concept that I see introduced called what's it called? Support? No. Let me check it out real quick. Yeah, suspension block. So this is the suspension block. It looks like fair value gaps, and here we also have the gap. Actually, this is not a suspension block. This is a fair value gap. Yeah, suspension block has a wick that overruns it, so we'll be somewhere inside here. I'm not currently looking for it, but this is a potential gap that the weekly could be rejecting, and I think we could, draw lower. So the previous week's low is this thing here. I'm gonna go to the daily, so that will be the target, and these ones will be long-term targets in case we are right. So sell side 4 hour. From this high, is it from this high? Because it's this one here. SMT. But it is 14th February. What news do we have this day? I don't know. I don't know. Probably Valentine's. Inflation rate year over year. I don't know what that means. There's this gap here internally as well. We should, don't know if we could retrace to it, but gotta let the volatility do its thing. So let's see if we have some pre-market lows the market will approach. This one here. Wait a minute. This one's from yesterday. So all the pre-market lows were taken out. Low one closest sell side liquidity.
Being able to double that or else you will not eat after the
so we have a retracement and the drop stats. Let's see what happens. Creation of this fair value gap. It happens at the open. The open will specify it all. So this is red. Let's make it like green. Okay, wait and see. If we return to it. Okay, opens bearish. First presented fair value gap. I think we can short this 5 minute. Sorry, 1 hour. Actually, I want to check out the Asia range. Asia higher and low run out, so it's crazy, but it's okay. Still think we could be about to drop and have a good retracement into a potential place where you can get the move, but doesn't get respected. I was waiting for something to reach here so I can enter, so it doesn't get respected at all. Put in another manipulation there. Okay, looks like we're pushing into the, is it the 15 or the 1 hour? Okay. There's no rejection that's gonna happen here. So if we reject the encroachment of that move, so reject there, 5 minutes. Okay, let's see what happens here. Look at directed drops. low in retracement. I was waiting for at least a retracement into some gaps here. So oh god, yeah, looks like some manipulation, and we're still inside this high and this low. Perhaps I'm SMT here, so I'm not shifting my bets. I'm still bearish, but looks like the market is not presenting anything yet. So I think I'm gonna close the session here. Let's check out the statistics for a bit, and after that we'll pretty close the session there. So it's 38.46 as of now. So till next time, stay blessed and peace.